Three, two, one. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And today we have another episode of the App State. Oh my God, Oregon State Dynasty. With this, we are going to be getting into, and yes, as you can see right now, we're at the Washington State game. You're probably wondering to yourself, Nick, where's the App State game? We didn't see a video for the App State game. We didn't see a video for the other two games the other three games in between this. How are you at week 10 and why are you at Washington State? Well, my great viewer, let me tell you why. Because as you can see here on the schedule, there's no forced wins. There is nothing like that. Excuse me. Next couple of videos, I'm going to be a little tired. I am trying to record all these at night, and I am exhausted. So the reason why you're not seeing these three games, as you can see, all three of which happen to be a blowout. We had 31-3, 52-35, and 56-30, plus a recruiting episode, and now we're here. Now, if you're wondering what happened the last time I streamed, after my computer and slobs both updated, they decided to switch what my microphone was. I did not know this. I did not know this until after I got done streaming, went to go and pull the clips of the games, and realized there was no voice audio. So it was only the clips of the games, of the game volume. That was it. The problem is the FCS game, where I only played offense because I was thinking I'm not going to play a full game against an FCS team and absolutely slaughter them because I would have probably dropped almost 80 on them. The bye week was also just a recruiting episode. So what I'm going to do with this one, yes, it's not going to be the same as me playing the games, but we are going to go into all of these. We are going to kind of break everything down. Like I said, it sucks. I probably should have caught it and I should have tested my audio beforehand and realized it. However, mistakes happen. Happy it's early in the season. It was just a regular season game against three not great teams. And it wasn't like a bowl game or a college football playoff game or a off-season, So there's that. The point is, though, is that next couple of videos are going to finish up the season in general. We're going to get all the way through to the bowl game until the off-season. You guys don't know I am going on vacation as well this upcoming Saturday, and I won't be back until Tuesday. So the videos that you guys see come up are going to be while I'm on vacation. Like always, I am streaming all of these episodes live, so make sure you go over to twitch.tv / I don't even remember, Jesus, Outcast Nick Gaming, and go and check that out. So let's just get right up into this. We'll kind of just go through and break all this down. As you can see, we beat App State 31-3. We had 25 first downs to 10 for App State. Total offense was 395 yards, so they're 182. We ran 60 plays. They ran 51, and we averaged 6.6 yards a play, where they averaged 3.6. We rushed for 148 yards, but they only rushed for 29. Their average rush yards was negative 1.2, and our yards per rush were 5.9. We absolutely killed them. Yeah, these aren't right. We'll just have to go in. We're just going to go into the player screen. So we'll start with them. AJ Swan had 211 yards passing and an interception, long of 37, and we sacked him 7 times. 16 of 26, 61% completion percentage. Rushing wise, Kanye Roberts 15 carries for 14 yards. Then if you go all the way down here, AJ Swan had 10 rushes for negative 43 yards. Yes, our defense came alive and absolutely dominated them, which is great to see. Receiving wise, Michael Hetzel had 77 yards. Larkins, 34. Kanye Roberts with 25. Isaiah Cummings with 22. Stroman with 20. Barnes with 15. And Dozier with 10. Just making sure my audio is still working because now I'm so paranoid that this is going to get screwed up. Kyle Arnholt, 14 tackles. Brayshawn Littlejohn with 11 and 2 TFLs. I don't think they got a single sack all game. They also didn't get a single turnover, so we Did really well with that. They 1 field goal made, long of 49. Punted the ball 6 times at 264 yards of punting, and they had 5 total kick returns. We didn't punt 1 time. That's crazy. Let's get over to our stuff. Looks like you'd see Malik Murphy, 247, 1 touchdown, 22 of 35, 62% completion percentage. The rushing is really where we came alive, scoring 3 touchdowns. Anthony Hankerson was 74. Salahuddin Allo was 60 and a touchdown. Hankerson with 2 touchdowns. I think that might have been it. That was it. Riley Williams with a touchdown. See Jimmy Volson, 95 yards. Trent Walker, 58. Like I said, Riley Williams with 39, Darius Clemens with 32, and Zachary Card with 16. And then to end it off is Anthony Hankerson with 7. Blocking-wise, not a single sack allowed. Bunch of pancakes. Tyler Volton went crazy in this game with pancakes. Our tackle leader was Skylar Thomas, Exodus Ayers, and Nico Taylor, all with 8. Tyree Blake with 7. And Rajon Davis with 6. The amount of TFLs that we had in this game was like a ridiculous amount. Tyree Blake with 6, Nico Taylor with 5, Rajon Davis with 3, Tyji Hill with 3, 2 for Skylar Thomas and Thomas Collins, and then 1 each for Kobe Singleton and Exodus Ayers. Sacks-wise, Tyree Blake with 3, Thomas Collins with 2, Nico Taylor with 1, Tyji Hill with 1. Interceptions came from Skylar Thomas. And did we have a forced fumble? We did not have a forced fumble. I think we had a defensive touchdown in this game? We did not have a defensive touchdown. Kicking 4 for 4 on extra points, 1 for 1 on field goals. So a perfect day for Caleb Ojeda. Punting, we did punt the ball 2 times. Must have just gotten him out of bounds for 80 yards. We had 2 kick returns, Malachi Durant and Zach Card. In punting, we had 4 returns for 9 total yards. So, pretty easy beat down there. Again, it was against App State. They're 3-5 on the season. Nothing crazy. The Wake Forest game was insane, as you guys can see by this box score. So, Malik Murphy, 316 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Long of 45, 23 of 32, 71% completion percentage. Our rushing yards were not that great. However, we did just get it done, man. We just came in, we got this done, and we did our thing. Salahuddin Allo with 65, Hankerson with 53 and a touch. Reichel with 18. Murphy with 17, and Cornell Hatcher Jr. with 3 and a touchdown. Receiving, Volson had 121. Trent Walker had 107 and 2 touchdowns. Volson also had a touchdown. And Darius Clemens had a touchdown as well. Riley Williams with 31 yards. And then Salahuddin Allo with 2 yards. Pancakes, like always. Oh, Van Wells actually went crazy in this game. Defensively, lead tacklers were Exodus Ayers and Gyrese Goodman. Sacks, we had 3 of them. Zacchaeus Saez, Thomas Collins, and Goodman. Interceptions, no picks this game, unfortunately. 3 PBUs. Forced fumbles, we had 1, and we did not recover it. Actually, we did recover. We did force a fumble. We also forced a fumble on the App State game, both of which were on kickoffs. I remember that. 5 for 5 on extra points, 3 for 3 on field goals. So another perfect game for Caleb Ojeda with 8 total kicks. 1 punt from A.J. Windsor. Kick returns, we had Card and Durant. And actually, Tyrese Ivy had 2 turn yards as well. Punt returns, Card with 2 for 34 yards. And then Wake Forest, Robbie Ashford had himself a game. The former South Carolina backup quarterback. He had went for 315 and 3 touchdowns. He was sacked 3 times, 20 of 23 for 86% completion percentage. Just absolutely insane. Rushing, Damon Claiborne had 2 touchdowns for 97 yards. Ashford with 29. He did fumble as well, but we did not recover it. I don't know what that was. Micah Mays, this guy went insane against us, man. 2 long touchdowns, 5 catches, 142 yards, 2 tuds. Damon Claiborne with 1 touchdown. Reginald Vick Jr. with 45 yards. Carlos Hernandez with 43. Harry Lodge with 15, Sawyer Racanelli with 10, and Sterling Burkhalter. And then sacks-wise, they let up 2, 7 pancakes from George Snell. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Dylan Hazen with 13 tackles, Devon Patterson with 12, and 11 for Ladarius Webb Jr. No sacks whatsoever. No picks. They did have a bunch of deflections. I know that. They had 6 of them things. No forced fumbles. Kicking wise, they went 5 for 5 on extra points, so a perfect day for Matthew Dennis. Punting wise, they only punted twice, 90 yards, average of 45. Rashad Simmons, 3 kick returns for 54 yards. Chris Burns, 4 kick returns for 59 yards, and then punt returning, nothing there. I don't think that those held whatsoever. I know that they definitely had punt returns. And then obviously the game against FCS East, their stats are not going to show up, so it's just going to be ours for this game. But 310 yards from Malik Murphy, 5 touchdowns and an interception. And from what I can remember, was the biggest bullshit interception I have ever thrown. We put in Kalen Guttridge. He completed a pass for 15 yards. And Jabari Johnson also got a little bit of play time. He only had 1. But Malik Murphy's 68% completion percentage was pretty good. Hankerson, 80 yards rushing. Alo, 51 yards rushing. Reichel had 25. Malik Murphy had 18. Hatcher had 15 and a touchdown. Hankerson also had 2 touchdowns as well. Volson, 96 yards. Clemens, 95 yards. Trent Walker with 56. Riley Williams with 39. Card with 24. And Wells with 15. Williams and Volson each caught 1. Clemens caught 3. This is the first time I'm seeing the defensive stats. We got Skylar Thomas as our lead tackler with 7. Looks like we had 2 sacks on the day. Not many TFLs. No picks. 3 deflections. Had a forced fumble in there from Nico Taylor. Probably recovered it, even though it doesn't say it. Kicking wise, 8 for 8 for Caleb Ojeda. 0 for 1 on field goal attempts as well. Did not punt the ball once. We had 2 kick returns, 2 for 72, 4 punt returns, 4 for 35. So that's kind of just getting all caught up on the games. Let's hop in here. I'm going to take a look at recruiting real quick as well. So we had a bunch of guys commit. We had Kevin Hosey, Terrell Harvin, Alfonso Ty, Raheem Busby, Connor Cooper, Cedric Gillette, Slade Schneider, the 4-star, Legend Dewara, the 3-star, Josh D'Ampiro, the 4-star, and Rashad Dunsmore, the 2-star. We did also have one guy flip, I remember correctly, but yeah, there was really nothing. I added a couple more guys to the board, so we have Soma Boozer, Bradley Regis, Ramon Thomas, and Elijah York. I'm still trying to move up and get into this guy's top 10. At least we added this guy, Alex Mann. Actually, he unlocked us, so we're still, this could be the last week, or we're going to get in a recruiting battle with Utah. We have Desmond Forrest, which unfortunately looks like he's probably going to go to Michigan, unfortunately, which sucks. And then we have a bunch of other guys. Forrest, we're still obviously in it with the Gym Rat, with our pitch, in him with Hometown Hero, Liati Ball, Gym Rat, Kumar we're actually at Sentinel House with him because we have a visit scheduled for next week for him. I'm actually going to flip this out, and we are going to hard sell him now. Get him closer to committing, so when we blow out Sam Houston State next week, it will be no biggie. He is coming week 11, so he is also coming next week. Hopefully, Clayton Ford. He's going to San Jose State this upcoming week, so hopefully we can land Clayton, and he's about to commit. And then Lamar Ashmore. I have not offered him yet, but we have a huge lead on Texas A&M, so I'm actually going to take that off of him. And who was my other guy? This guy right here. He is coming next week. So Terrell Figueroa, I will also be... Boom. There we go. I could add him as a visit at some point, like probably like week 13. Just another linebacker, but mostly linebackers, offensive linemen, and some secondary help and some edge help is kind of what we're looking like at this point. But that is kind of where we're sitting recruiting wise, guys. I am sorry about the other ones getting messed up, but let's get into this game. We got Washington State. This potentially part of the way to win the Pac-12. This current version of the Pac-12. Do we want to go black? I think we're gonna go. I don't know, anthracite for this game. I like that. They're gonna go red on white. Let's get into this, guys. Let's get into a Pac-12 game. First Pac-12 game of the season. So you guys know next year we're going to be adding Boise State and a bunch of other guys into the conference. So I am looking forward to that. We got Cougars versus Beavers. Cougars are probably more or less the team that would win this, or a Cougar would most likely kill a Beaver. However, this is football and not nature, and Durant is going to return this, get us up to about the 24-yard line. They've also added just to be able to wear a sweatshirt on the sidelines now. Oh, we love it. You know, we love it. Hell yeah, we out here. So also the running game is a lot better now with the new update that just dropped today when I'm streaming this. And as you can see, Hankerson already ripping off a 10-yard run. It's going to pitch this to the outside. Hankerson is going there. Washington State's actually only allowing 28 points a game, so they're actually a little bit better than us. And Murphy, wow, that linebacker just super jumped. Okay. We'll keep this moving. Hankerson, first down. Jackson Bowers is injured, though. Not what you want to see. He's holding his hamstring. That might not be good. Feel your pain, Jackson. My hammy's killing me right now, too, after my squats today. Boom, we're gonna hit Clemens on the crossing route. He has a bruised knee. Keep your ass in there, buddy. Malik Murphy just slung that thing, dude. That ball looked good out of Malik Murphy's hand. Like, really good. Play action. They just got in really quick. Got some deep outs. I am going to send Walker on a streak here because if this works the way I would think it would work, no, okay. We'll go 47-yard field goal here. Start the day off with a field goal. And it's good. There you go. Starting the day 1 for 1. Ojeda, 47-yard field goal. So we'll take the lead 3-0 in this Pac-12 showdown. Let's get it, guys. I do like being able to wear the sweatshirt. Looks like James McCauley had 2 interceptions last week. Oh, Nico Collins dove. And he ended up taking them down. So they're going to lose 3 yards in their first play. So we are already starting off pretty well. Getting them behind the chains. Converging on him. 4 guys are in there. It's a 5-guy pile right there. No burgers. All meat. And we sack McCauley. It's going to end the drive. We're going to get to return it now. And here is Card. Going to try to look to spin around him. We will be going to Washington State in just a couple of weeks. And here goes Anthony Hankerson taking it down the sideline. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to be at the 5. Anthony Hankerson up to 54 rushing yards already today. What a good run from Hankerson to start the day. It looks like they're actually sending a lot of blitzers here. So this could be an easy touchdown here to Trent Walker if we get it, if we get the right look. Nope. It's going to go right here. Bowers drops it. Not good. I'm going to pitch it, get it to the outside. Anthony Hankerson, stunt into the end zone. Hit the gritty. Oh, no, he's not going to hit the gritty. He's going to hit the Quan as he scores, and it is about to be 10-0 Beavers. Easy money. Hankerson's really came along ever since we knocked down the difficulty a little bit, which has been honestly, and that's going to be a fumble. Allah's going to force the fumble, but they are going to recover. And Goodman, he's going to step back. He's going to hand it off, and he goes nowhere. Honestly, what I'm thinking is, guys, because our sacks have been really good and our rush defense has been really good when it comes to getting tackles for loss, I think I'm actually going to up their sliders for pass and run blocking up to just 53, tweak them a little bit, see what happens, and kind of go from there. They're just going to hand it off to Pelosi, and Pelosi's going to break a tackle, and he's going to pick up about 16. And Leo Pelosi will pick up 16 yards, but it's still 4th and 6. So I'm just going to tweak the slider. After this game, I'll tweak the sliders just a little bit, and I might actually bump up. And Card is going to go to return it, try to cut it up the middle. It's going to be to 43. But I'll adjust the sliders just a little bit. We'll kind of see how that plays. I'll also put their quarterback accuracy up to 50, but I think I'll keep wide receiver catching to 45 like it is. And Hankerson is running all over them. I might have to adjust our sliders too. Hankerson, he's going to go and pick up about 1. Malik Murphy just got blown up by the edge. If Malik Murphy gets injured, we might be in a little bit of trouble because just seeing the little bit of play time that the backups got and Murphy can't get it to him. And Ojeda will just put it up, and it is 13-0. We are rolling right now, so we are playing really well. We're playing with some swag. We're playing real good. Olive with a big hit. We're going to stop him at the 14. And there you go. McCauley completes the ball. He's getting it up to the 32. Pickup of 18. McCauley, so far, 2 completions. He's 2 for 2. Johnson breaks off the edge. McCauley just flings it the other way. He should have just taken off. He should have just taken off on that play. He would have had a pretty good chance to get the first down. Collins blitzing from the inside. We're taking him over, but there is Nico Taylor with the sack. Down goes McCauley. Washington now going empty here on 3rd and 16. Looks like probably 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They had a wide open hitch route over there that was not covered, but they're going to go to Josh Meredith for the catch. He's only going to pick up a couple. Which is going to lead to us getting the ball right back, man. We're already at a 3rd possession here in just the 1st quarter. And Card, he's going to cut it over, cut it back, get it to the 41. Go here with the read option, see what we can get going. Oh, we're going to hand it off. Hankerson's just going to go and pick it up. It's only about 1 yard. I might have to get in my bag with this because they keep calling the same plays over and over and over again. All right, going into the 2nd quarter. It is 2nd and 9. There we go. Got ourselves some different plays. Already RPOY, read flat. Beautiful. Like this right here. Bam. Right there to Williams. Going to get 8. Love that play. That is a money play for me. I like that. Easy yardage with that play. And just Anthony Hankerson running hard. He's up to 98 yards already. And that's just going to be an underneath throw. That's going to go to Bowers. Jackson Bowers with a catch here. We're going to go right back to the run here, man. I mean, we're crushing them run game. And Hankerson showing why. Touchdown, Beavers. Anthony Hankerson, 113 yards rushing already. Hankerson is on his way to having a career day, it looks like. This is terrific. The run game is feeling nice. It's playing incredibly well. I just have to see, like, is their defensive line just ranked terribly? Or are they like, is the run patch just, okay, so he's an 80. He's an 80. He's a 77. He's a 77. He's an 80. And he's a 72. This run, oh my God. Okay. And if you guys don't believe me, it's on All-American. Like, it's on All-American. I might need to just adjust the sliders. I just feel like the All-American plays so much better than I think Heisman does. Heisman is just a sweat fest. I'm not going to lie. And the last thing I want to do is just rage out, crash out with this. I'd rather make enjoyable and a big hit, and wow. He got lit up by Jaheim Patterson, and he should be, their wide receiver should be lucky. Their big old lineman was there all out. It's a screen. We got him. He's not going anywhere. Ray-Sean Davis. I'm going to miss a lot of these guys, man. These guys are so good. Or I don't want to say like that they're amazing, but they're still like, they're playing so well. Spin by Card, and Card is going to get it up to the 46. They're showing the college football bracket over there, man. We have no chance of making the college football playoffs. Group of 5 team with 3 losses. I mean, I'll be happy if we get ranked at the end of the year, but 2 of our losses were 2 ranked teams at the time. I'm going to go a little pop pass here, and that's going to be Volson. He's going to catch it. He's exploding down the sideline, and Volson takes it into the green zone, the red zone, whatever you call it. That's going to be a first down and a big play for the Beavers, and we're going right back to the RPO. This is going to go over to Williams as he's going to pick up 5 yards. Riley Williams, big catch. Easy 5 yards there on that play. I'm going to slow it down now just a little bit. We're going to go Hankerson. He's going to shed 2 tackles. Hankerson fighting. He's going to pick up 4 yards. My goodness. Anthony Hankerson is going berserk in this game. We're just going to pitch this one out there. Hankerson to the outside. Spins the safety. Hankerson, touchdown. Beavers, his 3rd touchdown of the game already. And it is about to be 27-0 for the Beavers. Imagine if they did fantasy football for college. I mean, that would just be insane. Yeah, I mean, 85 people per roster at 136 schools. Like, geez, man. You just take the best players from like the best group of 5 teams and just like let them go crazy on your fantasy team. Patterson is right there. It'll be a tackle for loss, and we are just beating up this Washington State Cougar team. And McCauley, he's going to deliver a nice throw as he's being hit. And Amendola Falele, is that what it said? It went very quick. And we are there. He is just going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nico Taylor, 2 solo tackles and a sack and a half already. And that's just going to be an easy sack. Their offensive line, what is their offensive line ranked at as well? Because if their offensive line isn't ranked well, that would probably also be a big reason why. 81, 80, 84, 64, and 72. Oh, God. Yeah, those 2 are getting abused in this game. $55 has just been getting eaten alive, and that is another sack. 5 sacks. Tyree Blake coming in with his first of the game. What a game right now for the Beavers. Yeah, I think this is going to lead to some slider changes. Card is going to spin back in. And also, if you guys got a problem with the sliders that I'm using or the fact that I'm playing on All-American, I have stated it before, I'd rather make content that is enjoyable for me to make instead of making content that is just a drag for me to make as well. Plus, there are other content creators that definitely play on All-American, so I don't come at me with all that. Just going to kind of keep this moving. Kind of get them all to shift out real quick. Here we go. Just running up the middle. God, it was a pancake. Hankerson spins to the outside. Anthony Hankerson, rushing touchdown number 4. He's averaging over 10 yards a rush as we are up 33-0 going into half on Washington State. This is kind of wow. I mean, I'm impressed. I mean, their rush defense must just not be good because we are taking advantage of that. That is slightly disturbing, but also slightly amazing. The new update did add some extra mascots into the game. That is a offensive tackle running that route, and we almost come up with the pick. Thinking about that, I never changed our depth chart matchups. I mean, this has been an offense. This has been a game where we've kind of just let our defense pin their ears back and go to work. They have an off. 83 looks like an offensive tackle, man. They just said tight game late in the first half. Big hit by Patterson. He's going to pick up the first down, though. Man, at this point, this is kind of like garbage time, man. 34-0 in just the first half. I'm just as shocked as y'all are. So I will say this. If we finish the season blowing teams out like to this, oh, wow, he is wide open. That's going to be a touchdown for Washington State. Touchdown, Washington State. James McCauley with a laser. If we end the season blowing teams out like this, I will kick this up to Heisman. I play all my other games on All-American too. So any other off-stream dynasties that I do are all played on All-American, and Card with a huge return. Now the real question is, do we maybe press this ball down the field a little bit? See if we can maybe get something going. We're going to have Walker underneath, pick up the first down. Call a timeout. I'll see if we can get in the field goal range. You know, we'll take a gander, see if maybe we can make it happen. Looks like Walker is going to be open again, so I can quick throw this, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Trent Walker wide open, quick throw. Just going to keep moving this ball down the field, man. I mean, we're almost in field goal range at this point. Going to find Volson on the post, and Jimmy Volson hit the gritty in the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers. It is 40-7. 3 plays, 65 yards in 15 seconds. 41-7, guys. This is just insane. All right. We might need to do some adjusting with the new update, because good God. This might be the end of... Okay, we might have to move on from All-American. I'm not going to lie. Maybe we'll go up to Heisman because we have Sam Houston and Tulsa, and then Wazoo again. So maybe we'll bump it back up to Heisman because this is just insane. I mean, Malik, that was a laser to that post route right there. And here we go. Got a swig of our drink. Massive hit, and he is going to be at the 15. Maybe we'll stick with these same sliders, and we'll just bump it up to Heisman come next game. And wow. Okay, he just fumbled. We're going to get onto it, and touchdown, Oregon State. Nico Taylor with the forced fumble and a recovery by Dejon Davis for the touchdown. It is 47-7. My God. Okay. We love to see it. I mean, at this point, I don't know if we're going to have to throw much for the rest of the game. And he's just going to get it to the 15 again. I would like to try to wrap up a career game for Hankerson at this point. And he's going to run it. Big hit. Ball's on the ground. We recover. Back-to-back fumbles have led to, I mean, just a huge momentum swing at this point. And we're about to drop 50 points for our third straight game. Hankerson up the middle, and that's going to be a first down. And our center just got absolutely destroyed by that linebacker. How Hankerson hasn't even gotten tired yet is also beyond me. Malik Murphy, he's going to run. That's going to be 7 yards for Murphy. Just as I said that. Here comes Salahadin Allah right up the middle. First down, Beavers, as Allah will help us pick up a first down. I mean, at this point, I'm probably just going to go in the chew clock soon. And Allah's going to get it. He's going to go nowhere. He's actually going to lose a yard. Boom, Trent Murphy. Trent Walker. I was right. And we just have not. We have. Whoa. Hang on. I got. Could not get it off quick enough. We'll go for it. If we don't get it, they're backed up far enough that I'm confident. Oh my God, dude, what the fuck? Hang on. Nope. Just out route right here. Trent Walker touchdown. Why run it when they're stacking the box when I could just flick it out to Walker? Easy touchdown. $55-7 Oregon State. Yeah, I think it's time to go up to Heisman, guys, because this was an absolute dominating. This was a dominant showing. Wake Forest game was fun because it was a shootout. Appalachian State was understandable, and same with the FCS game. But this is crazy. These two teams, we're damn near identical, and we are just curb stomping them. This is like what the Eagles did to the Commanders in the NFC Championship game. This is so bad. And Washington State is back out here. They're actually going to run it. Pelosi, and he's going to shed a tackle, but we'll just get him. 7 carries, 29 yards for Pelosi real quick right now. Caught it, but got reamed up. Noga with the catch on that play. That'll just be a quick screen. At this point, I'm playing lax defense. I'm playing deep coverage, just not letting them get behind us. I'm really not trying to bring pass rush anymore at this point. I mean, we've opened up just an absolute wide gap. There's no point in me trying to play for, stops. If they score, they score. He got it. Poor James McCauley, man. Negative 43 yards rushing is insane. So I did see something that they improved the blocking on both Heisman and All-American. So I'm going to kick this up to Heisman, and we're going to see. We have a couple easier games coming up, so I'm going to kind of play them out. Oh, my God. I honestly did not see my own safety back there. That was Takari Hickle with the sack, but I didn't see my safety standing between the N and the S back there, and I was like, oh, God, they have They have the post wide open. And Thomas will knock it down. Easy. What went from them being in field goal range is to them punting the ball yet again. You got Hankerson back out there, man. I mean, let's just, oh my God. Allah. Allah, Allah, Allah. What are we doing, bub? I'm going to go with the flats here. I like Clemens on this one right over here because no one's going to be covering that. And he's just going to hit the spin move. Oh no, Darius Clemens is injured. Looks like he hurt his foot. And that might be it for him. And Hankerson, he'll just go up the middle, 6 yards. Foot contusion. We'll sub him out. I mean, man, we're up by so much at this point. There's no point of risking him getting injured. And Hankerson, another run up the middle. We're just, inside zone is just dominating them at this point. And that's going to be another 10-yard rush as Hankerson is up to 200 yards rushing. We've dropped 55 on them already. $55 on Washington State. Oh my God, Hankerson just threw the cornerback off of him. And Hankerson, another huge run, a gashing run at that. 22 carries, 225 yards for Anthony Hankerson, and Malik Murphy will connect there. 202 yards passing for Malik Murphy as well. Over 200 yards rushing, 200 yards passing. I mean, what a game. Hankerson, another big run. He fights forward, and he's going to get it up there. Second and goal, 23 carries, 235 yards, 4 touchdowns. Let's get him one more. And he just chipped him just enough. Anthony Hankerson, touchdown number 5. And that is massive. I think once we get one more stop or after this defensive drive, we're going to put in the backups at this point. I mean, there's no point of us. There's no point of keeping the starters in. We're up by a lot. I want to get one more stop. And that'll about do it for this game. I mean, just easy money, easy win for us in a huge blowout fashion. Was not expecting that. I was expecting closer teams matched up. We'd have ourselves a pretty good game, maybe pull away at the end of the game. But no, this has been just a beatdown the whole time. And he's just going to get it knocked away. They're going to punt. 244 yards rushing is crazy to begin with. We might be able to stack that up to 300 by the end of this game. And at this point, let's just get in here. Mass sub backups. Let's get the backups in here. We pulled away in the second quarter with 28 points. Why was Hankerson still in? And that's going to be a first down. And we got Jabari Johnson in now, so he's our... He could be our starter come next year. Jabari is not going to go anywhere on that one. And this is the first drive of the game where we're kind of sitting here like, well, honestly, if we get the first down here, I'll go in the chew clock and we'll just try to run the clock out. Or maybe I'm going to try to just throw a deep ball right here and see what happens. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Jabari Johnson going deep down the field. Wells is there. He's going to pick it up. Touchdown, Beavers. My goodness. Shut the lights off. It is 68-7. Make it 69. Nice. Should have went for 2 and just made it an even 70, but 69-7. You never know what happens in the Pac-12 when the lights go out. Good throw there by Jabari Johnson. We like to see that. That was a good throw by the kid. Multiple guys just got injured for them. And that is just going to be a tackle for loss. Yeah, this is probably going to be the last game we're going to play on All-American because this is just way too easy. Even with the backups, I mean, we're still just getting to them, man. Get shoe clock put on. Well, he just got blown up. And Allah, he'll pick up 10 yards. Okay. We put the backups in, and now that we got the backups in, it's like inside zone ain't working. Oh, wait, I spoke too soon. Salah Hadid Allah with a first down run. Big run right there from Allah. I mean, this is a great way to come off of a bye. Going into the final 4 games of the season, Jabari Johnson's not going to find anywhere to go. He'll just get back to the line of scrimmage. I mean, at this point, we're going in the true clock. We're going to run this down. And Allah, he's going to juke first down, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Let this tick to the 2-minute warning. There's no point of me running the score up at this point. We're up 69-7. I just did not expect to come out and beat down Washington State like this. That's perfectly fine. Now at this point, we'll just let this tick down. We'll be like roughly 7, 8 seconds left once we finish this. Once this kick is through. Like 9. 72-7. What a beatdown, man. This is going to be an easy win. Easy win. This will be the last, probably like the last snap of the game. He gets crushed. There's going to be one more to go. And we won't get the pick, but that'll do it. Easy win. Oregon State is now bowl eligible as we drop 72 points against Washington State. And Anthony Hankerson has a career day, 238 yards rushing and 5 touchdowns. That's big. Bowl eligible in the first season. And just absolute blowout fashion to do it. 72-7. That was crazy. What we'll do is we will advance to next week. Single game rushing touchdowns record for Anthony Hankerson. And let's advance. We should be bringing in a couple recruits after this, too. I mean, dropping 72 point. Okay, maybe not. He still decided to go to San Jose State. You saw us drop 72, and he decided to go to San Jose State. All right. Your loss, buddy. Nico Taylor, 4 tackles, 4 TFLs. Good game for Nico. Anthony Hankerson, 25 carries, 9 yards a carry, 5 touchdowns. Hankerson also wins National Player of the Week. We needed a big game from Hankerson on that one. Man, I can't believe he after all of that. Wow, we jumped up to number 2 with him. I want to say I think everyone who is coming this week is already like scheduled to go. Yeah, we're going to end up losing him, which sucks. Yeah, we're good already on that. David DeVito, this dual threat athlete. Everybody else, I mean, they're all good to go. I'm just, you know what? I'm just going to swing one out here, and I'm just going to hard sell Ashmore, and we're going to see what happens. But yeah, that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Massive blowout win. We got Sam Houston coming up this next week. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.